Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be previewing the upcoming match, that being Dundee versus Rangers in the Scottish Premiership. But before we do get into this video preview, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Okay guys, let's get straight into the preview. Let's not mess around. Dundee versus Rangers. Let's start with the away side first, that of course being Rangers. And Rangers go into this game after advancing into the semi-final of the League Cup and also finding out yesterday who they do face in the semi-final, that being Hibernian. But look, that's another competition. Rangers in the league, their last outing was very disappointing in terms of drawing 1-1 to Motherwell at home at Ibrox. Ibrox has always been a bit of a fortress, and for Rangers, if you want to go and win a title, you don't really want to be dropping points at home, especially to the sort of lesser sides, albeit Motherwell had their game plan, but Rangers really should have won about 4 or 5-0 in that game, and Steven Gerrard highlighted this and said Rangers were dominant, which they were, and should have had more goals to show for it. But that is football. When you leave it as 1-0 for the whole of the game, you invite pressure and invite the team to come back into the match, in which Motherwell did. I've been doing these sort of previews all season, and the moral of the story is always the same. Rangers have played good in glimpses of matches, but they've never really found that full form for a whole 90 minutes. And I keep on saying, is this going to be the game? Is this going to be the game? And I've kind of accepted that it might not be the game. It might just take a night in Europe to actually spark this. So do I think it's going to happen in this game against Dundee? Well, I don't know. That's up to Rangers to do. But one shining light I did find out for Rangers, though, in the game against Livingston this week was Ianis Hagi returning. Of course, Ianis Hagi's been out of the Rangers team for about 2 weeks now due to COVID. Since Ianis Hagi's been out of the side, in the creative department, Rangers have sort of struggled. They've not scored much from open play, and it became apparent because when Ianis Hagi came back onto the park in the second half for Rangers, within a minute he managed to create a goal assisting Kemar Roof, and then a few minutes later he could have assisted another one, putting in another good chance. So I think Rangers have missed Ianis Hagi. He does go under the radar, but his creativity is second to none, and Rangers have massively missed that from open play this season. So Ianis Hagi could provide a key part going into this game against Dundee and for the remainder of the season. Now moving on to Rangers' opposition, that being Dundee. And for me, Dundee so far this season have been pretty underwhelming. At the start of the season, I kind of predicted them to stay up pretty healthily. I think I predicted them to maybe finish 9th due to the squad. I thought the squad was really good. I felt like Dundee recruited pretty impressively, and towards the end of last season, they really did go on a decent run, albeit it was in the Championship. But I just felt, as I said, they added loads of new additions and they just looked like a better side than some of the other teams in the division. However, that's not proved to be apparent just yet. Obviously, Dundee losing midweek to St Johnstone, exiting the League Cup, and also losing the Dundee Derby, but that hasn't been the main worries for them this season. They haven't actually won a game this year. They do currently sit 12th in the division and are struggling. Which now brings me to my verdict of what I think is going to happen in this match, and I don't think Dundee are going to go back to winning ways. I think Rangers are starting to come into some sort of form now with Ianis Hagi, as I discussed earlier on, looking to maybe create from open play, and even when Rangers haven't been playing particularly well, they have been sort of beating teams, and I just don't think Dundee have enough to try and get a result, even if that is a draw against Rangers, and I think there will be a lot of goals in this match. I'm going to go for 4-0 to Rangers, and yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new for more Scottish football content. Make sure you also get your score prediction down there in the comment section below. I love to read through them and see what people have in terms of opinions. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace.